Welcome back to my backyard snack yard. We're actually just here with my nectarine tree. It is a dwarf nectarine and it's got lots of calendulas which are just starting to come up now. Lovely. In the same pot. It's been protected from all the cold and all the rain and all the spores that can give it leaf curl, so it's looking good, but there are no fruits as of yet. It's still a young tree and I'm going to give it a good prune this year because it just grows so fast and I need it to stay in a small pot. But what I want to show you today is another stone fruit. It's actually my quartet of beautiful plum trees. When I first moved here, I wanted to get lots of fruit trees in as quick as possible because they do take a while to mature and get ready to start fruiting. And so we got a dwarf Victoria plum. That's the largest one here. It has these beautiful sort of sunset colored plums. They're really sweet, really perfect, just so delicious. And we had lots of them last year, but then this year it's had a few setbacks. It got hurt by the builders. We had some builders here repairing our roof, and you can see there's been lots of damage here. And then we had a really cold spring, and well, we have no fruits this year. So hopefully more next year. It will just repair itself. I'm considering giving it a big prune here and actually cutting back this branch and then cutting this one back too, just to sort of even the tree out, keep it small, and I think I will do that. The best time to prune stone fruit trees is anyhow in the summer, so I have another month or so to just decide. I keep on not being sure if I do really want to cut it back. I'm thinking about cutting it actually quite far back, like down to here. And of course will mean I won't get as much fruit next year, but it might be better for the overall structure because it's really leaning, as you can see. And if I did cut this guy back here, that would make it really well balanced, so I think I might do that. It also does get hit by footballs quite often because it's really close to the trampoline, so not good. But I want to show you this guy here. This is my newest addition to my quartet, and this is a Violetta plum. It's got these beautiful colored plums, which I thought would be really nice because it's a bit different from the Victoria plum, but it's quite closely related and it's a good pollination partner for it because Victoria plums are self-fertile, but these ones aren't. Here the Violettas need a pollination partner. So ideally it will be quite close to the Victoria plum. At the moment it's in a pot because it's a super dwarf supposedly, and so I should be able to keep it in a pot, and I might do so, and then I can keep it really close to the Victoria plum without having the roots get irritated or annoyed or anything. It is a really hardy plum. It's developed in Sweden, so very cold hardy, and it's supposed to be a big cropper, which is always a blessing. I really fancied growing one of those plum cots you see a lot about. They're supposed to be so sweet and so Moorish and delicious and everything, but they wouldn't do as well in this country. They just need a bit more heat, I think, as far as I can tell from all my research. And so I think this one is much better suited our climate, which is quite wet and cold at the moment. So that would be really good. And then the other plum trees I have are green gauge ones. I've got two of them. They're growing in two different positions. One's in a pot because it's also, again, a very, very dwarf one. And the other one is in ground. Let me show you. It's over here. That's my lemon tree here. It's also got some lemons on it. Like there's one, baby lemons. But yeah, so this is where I've got one of the green gauge plums. He's also been attacked by the builders. I need to do some pruning here and just clean it up a little bit. But yeah, as he's in ground, he's quite small, you can see. This is just him, and then I was trying to keep him safe from the builders with some sticks and guards and everything. Didn't really work that well, but yeah, I think because he's got competition around him with all these flowers and everything, which are very beautiful but are still competition, he's just going a little bit slower than the one in the pot, but I think he will be happy overall, hopefully, and we'll keep an eye on him. And it's fun to compare as well by having one in ground and one in a pot. But they're supposed to have really beautiful, sticky, sweet plums too. So here is the final member of this family. The last green gauge plum, again, a very dwarf. And he is doing a lot better than his partner, so hopefully we'll get some plums perhaps next year. He's putting out lots of lovely branches here. Really doing well. I got him last year, so it hasn't been long. All these other berries that are coming along here are loganberries in a different pot, so they shouldn't be interfering with the growth or anything. But yeah, it's going to be fun to see how these guys do. hopefully we get lots and lots of plums next year. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.